Job switching at 40s. That is our major topic today. We are discussing today mostly on business, healthcare, and technology. When people reach their 40s, nowadays you can see many people move to different countries for their job or as immigrants. Especially in Canada, you can see many people come after their 35s or they reach with their family at their 40s. So when people reach in Canada or any other countries as immigrant, they may have to change their profession sometimes. IT professional to healthcare, healthcare professional to IT, or somebody who are doing administration jobs, doing software testing. So these are different career transitions. In Western world, it is very common that people work on one career for certain years. When they get bored or they don't enjoy that field, then they stop there and they go for next course and study in detail and they get into another profession. When you come as immigrant, it won't be that easy for you to get into that culture. So now let's discuss. When you get older, is it wise enough to change your career? Especially when you are working as an IT professional, there are different chances of getting laid off because companies are being automated nowadays and lots of freshers are coming with their skills actually. Suppose that you have 6 years or 7 years or 10 years of experience, then you have to learn new things to stick on to your current position or to switch to different position in your company itself. For example, like the front-end and back-end developers were working only on those skills for certain times. Nowadays, the companies, especially the small companies, are asking for full-stack developer skills. This is about the IT actually. The software development has got different sides. That's what I am just discussing. This is a general blog only. When you are in IT especially, you have to keep on learning. Then only you can get new jobs or new positions. When we consider business jobs, you are in administration or sales and marketing, accounting, whatever it be. So there are more chances of stability in these kinds of jobs actually. When you are in a top position or middle management position, so you have certain power and you are a necessity for that company. Or if you are getting laid off, you can search for similar positions in other company. So this is all based on your skills only, not only the experience, your skills. So your skills has to be updated every day to compare with the current job market or the current scenarios. For example, you are a marketer and you had the traditional marketing experience. For example, you were conducting different in-person campaigns and in-person events. During the corona, it changed most of the things to the online. So you should have an upper hand in digital marketing as well. If you have done some conventional diplomas or degrees or MBA in marketing, add on to that, especially the social media marketing or digital marketing. So these skills has to be learned actually. So this has to be practical as well. If you have done some diploma and said that, oh, I have this certificate, that is not enough. You need to have particular specialized skills. For instance, I have learned Canva while I was doing YouTube thumbnails actually. So this is really helping me to guide my designer when I do my website upgrades or some campaign printouts and all. So I do have a reference to the Canva there because I have learned it actually. So this is how you can also upgrade your skills through small courses. If you are not a necessity in your company, that means you are not bringing value to the company or money to the company, there is a chance of getting laid off. So you have to work in a way that you are contributing more to the company and the management should feel that you are a big contributor. So nowadays you shouldn't be an employee, you have to be an entrepreneur. The entrepreneur means somebody who is an employee but being a part of the organization and contributing more to the company. You should think that is your company. It is not somebody's company and the money which you are making, that is going to somebody's pocket. No, that is your bread and butter actually. So this is your livelihood. So that way we have to work. Then only the company will grow. As company grows, you will also grow. So you don't have to fear about the layoff which is happening all over. Especially when you are at 40s, there are chances of getting different offers from different companies. So when you accept those offers, you have to be really prudent about that actually. So we have to think both the sides of that offer and you have to compare it with your current job actually. Even if you are getting less paid in your company and you see more growth gradually in 5 years or 10 years or more stability, otherwise you got the new offer and you accepted that, and you will take some time to stick on to that company. So you have to have enough time to get to know things about that company actually. So these things are very important. If you are in a probation period for 3 months in the new company, there is a chance of getting fired without any notice actually. So you have to be really prudent enough to take these kinds of decisions at your 40s and 50s. Now let's consider the healthcare. When we consider the healthcare, to get into the healthcare position for a newcomer or for a person who is switching to healthcare, it takes time. I should say minimum 5 years it would take. For example, if you take any courses like RN, registered nursing, or radiographer, sonographer, or MRI technician, cardio technician. So these kinds of courses if you take, it would take at least 3 to 4 years to get into that profession actually. If you have real backup for your family or the things, and if the things are good, like you have good savings or you can get some funds from the government, it is wise enough to switch to that career and stick on to that. Before getting into the healthcare, I tell people here, you experience the healthcare industry actually. For that, you can do a food service worker course. You become a dietary aide in a care home or retirement home, or you become a PSW and get to know how to take care of the patients and what is happening in this industry. Then you can compare the work experience and your personal life. And do you really enjoy this job? Because it will require lots of hard work. So you need to lift the patient and you have to clean the patient and you have to serve the food and you have to clean the washroom. So these things are the part of actually the job. So it is better to get to know the profession by doing small courses or volunteering in these services, then take a decision and get onto those professions. When somebody is switching to IT to healthcare, we have done one video about this. You can see in the description these things. The link is already provided. You can watch that. So more detail is given in that particular blog itself. When we consider the stability of jobs in healthcare, so it is more stable when you consider other jobs. If you get a nursing job or a doctor job or PSW job, it is more stable in comparison with other professions. And the growth also is limited actually. You can see whatever you work, you get paid for that actually. And yearly increment would be there and kind of benefits you get. So that's what you can enjoy. Whereas if you work in IT itself, you have different opportunities, like you're getting a contract work in between and getting more paid for that actually, and developing something of your own, creating a startup and earning some money from that. So you need to have all these comparisons actually when we compare professions. When we come back again to the healthcare, you can see this is a job which is meant for some vocations. So we have to consider what is our vocation actually. The vocation means a call to a job actually. So that call we have to identify, and you have to leave a signature actually in your profession. If you switch or stay in your profession, consider the factors like one is learning, second is your adaptability and your passion and your interest and your personal and work life balance. So consider all these factors before switching or changing any profession. If you want more guidance on these topics, you can contact Canadian Skills Development Centre. So this center is based in Toronto, and we serve lots of new immigrants to Canada. There are two major announcements this week. We have a webinar happening on July 31st. All of you are happy to welcome there, and you can get more insights into the funding and also different study options. Second is that we have an in-person immigrant fair happening in Calgary. Our booth will be there, I'll be there, our team will be there, and you can come and meet us. And also number of companies would be there, especially from business, healthcare, technology, and also universities, government job agencies, and also police services, CRA. Lot of people you can see there with their informations. I'm really excited to see you all there. Please come for these kinds of fairs and get more information and get settled in Canada. Immigrant Tales continues. We will have more videos and interviews happening next week. Stay tuned. Bijo Sebastian signing off. Thank you.